these single people running around here causing havoc, full of lust, can't satisfy their lust naturally, so they do lewdness or on each other. That's why the curses are coming on us. No examples. Where's the manhood? Where's the womanhood? Everybody following their lustful desires. We don't come together the way we should come together. It's going to cause a loneliness. It's going to cause disparity. It's going to cause us to wrong our souls. Don't you know there are two ways the soul seeks to be free? One way is by remembering Allah Almighty endlessly, because the soul is endless. It is a part of us that was before we knew ourselves physically. It is a part of ourselves. It leaves us and we are in this world. Now we disappear. That's all death is. We see you, now you're invisible. You're no longer here physically, but your soul is still in existence. It was freed by one of two ways. Through remembrance of Allah Almighty endlessly, or it dies, leaves the body. And that's why a lot of conflict comes in our lives when our soul is not happy that it's getting what it needs to be free. What does someone do when they're locked up and they're pent up and they know that there's something beyond these walls? They struggle to escape. When Yusuf alayhi salam was in prison, his soul was free. And the example of that was that he was able to interpret the dreams. Allah Almighty turned the worst condition for him to the best condition. Same thing with Abraham alayhi salam, being in fire. Who wants to be in fire? In a cave of fire, to be consumed by fire. But because he was not with his ego, his Lord was with him and he was with his Lord, Allah made it to be paradise for him. We don't understand. And that's why we keep getting whipped. Our souls don't like us because our egos are in control. It's like carrying a donkey on our backs. If you saw somebody coming down the street or coming in the mosque, everybody coming in with donkeys on them, say, what the heck they got donkeys on them for? Shouldn't they be riding on the donkeys? Well, all of us are riding donkeys, got donkeys on our backs, carrying it, pumping into the mosque. Not saying anything. We should come in the door free, and Allah lets us know what to say. We should come in there and say, oh Allah, open up your mercy to me. Assalamu alaikum. You don't have to respond. You are giving much for the angels here. Oh Allah, open up that mercy to me. Assalamu alaikum. Go sit down, make your prayer. What? Prepare for your Lord's presence in you to awaken. When you leave, say, oh Allah, open up your bounty to me. Allah has ordered us to ask Him. We have been ordered to beg our Lord for whatever we want. Why? Because Allah Almighty knows what's best for us. If it's not something good for you, you're not going to get it. Don't sweat it. Don't get hearted. Don't get crazy. We still, in all situations, have to maintain patience, tolerance, restraint, mercy, compassion, love. This is what Allah loves. This is Allah's command. These are not my words. Allah says, if anyone goes astray, Allah most gracious extends the rope to them until when they see the warning of Allah being fulfilled, either in punishment or in the approach of the hour. They will at length realize who it is who's worst in position and who is weakest in forces. Allah has spoken the truth. What is is that rope? Allah always sends examples among us so we may know and experience someone that looks like us, comes from a woman, through a woman, not through a dog or a cat or a rat or a snake, but through a woman, and leaves this world to go to the next world. Always someone we can relate to. That's the rope. It ain't no rope hanging. Allah sends some kind of rope out the sky, dangling. No. All the prophets, may Allah be pleased with me, were ropes for the people. When they grabbed onto that rope, when they grabbed onto those prophets, Allah was saying, if you love me, follow my Rasul, follow the prophets that I send to you. If you disobey them, you're disobeying me. That's powerful. That's what we miss. And because we miss that, we are weak. We have nothing. We're waiting to die. We are scared to die. We're fearing to die. We're grieving to die. And all it is that now you move from this world to the next world. You just disappear. Still existing. If you fear death, you don't want to meet your Lord. If you hate death, you hate your Lord. And we have a whole humanity going to churches, going to mosques, going to synagogues, just sitting up there, blind. We're blind. Wondering why we have problems. Oh, my husband did this, he did it. Oh, my wife did that and that. Never argue when you're angry. It's like pouring acid on your flesh. It kills the love in the relationship. That's why the prophet says, don't be angry. Because when two people are arguing and they're angry, they ain't listening to nobody. Next time you argue and you mad, listen and see who's listening. Wait until you calm down and you cool down. Then you can see what it was that irritated you. Then you say, oh, I misunderstood. Oh, I should have been more sensitive to that. I should have known better. Forgive me. Forgive me. Boom, you go up. Allah comes in. Shaitan runs. He's mad. Because now you have renewed your vows. You run Shaitan out of your household. It's like calling the Dan in the morning for prayer or anytime. Shaitan breaks his neck running. It's far away. As long as you call the Dan, he's running. Can you imagine that? Start calling the Dan, everybody start breaking out, running out the door. That's Shaitan. Why do we allow him in our lives? Allah says, if there's any good from you, it's from me. If there's any evil in you, it's from you. Only the evil in us is being judged. Allah doesn't judge himself. The goodness that we have in ourselves is from our Lord. The evil is only attributed to us. Allah cannot be less than what he is, which is good. But we take on this evil. We take on this evil that has no roots. It has no future. You know, only the evil happens in this world. On this plane. In the graves, all the evil stops. You may pile 100,000 people on this, they're not even going to say nothing. We don't understand what we need to understand about ourselves. We do. Allah Almighty gives us a light that is unbelievable. You know, you don't know how you know. You just don't know how you know. Allah will give you a spiritual power. Because it's that power, that's Allah's power in us. When we allow Allah to come, it has a beginning and it has an end. That's why Allah Almighty's mercy is much more than his punishment. Because the punishment, the evil that we acquire it does not extend beyond Allah's mercy.